Hello Immortal News Family, and welcome to another video from our channel. In today's video, we'll be sharing a list of well-known celebrities who have recently passed away, with their announcements made public today, September 18th. Additionally, we have some heartfelt tributes to honor their memories. Later in the video, we will also discuss the recent news surrounding American actress Hayden Panettiere, with the utmost care and sensitivity. So, stay tuned, and before we begin, please show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Number 10. Christine Wedinger, a prominent American operatic soprano, left an everlasting mark on the world of opera with her compelling performances and vocal prowess. Born on March 31, 1946 in Springville, New York, and raised in New York and Arizona, Weidinger's journey in music began under the tutelage of esteemed teachers at several prestigious institutions, including Grand Canyon University and the Jacobs School of Music at Indiana University. Weidinger's career ascended rapidly after winning the national first prize at the Metropolitan Opera National Council auditions in 1972, a victory that launched her onto the international stage. She made a memorable debut at the Metropolitan Opera House as Ortlinde in Wagner's Die Walküre later that year. Weidinger was celebrated for her versatility across a wide repertoire, performing at the Met over several seasons in roles ranging from Musetta in La Bohème to Elvira in Rossini's L'Italiana in Algeri. Seeking broader horizons, Weidinger moved to Germany in the late 1970s, where she became a fixture at the Staatsoper Stuttgart and later at the Bielefeld Opera. It was here that she honed her craft in the bel canto technique, giving critically acclaimed performances in demanding roles such as Lucia in Lucia di Lammermoor and Violetta in La Traviata. Weidinger's influence extended beyond the European opera houses. She graced stages worldwide, from the Aix-en-Provence Festival to La Scala in Milan, earning accolades for her technical skill and emotive performances. Her extensive career also included significant recordings, notably of works by Meyerbeer and Handel, preserving her artistry for future generations. Beyond the stage, Weidinger was dedicated to nurturing young talent through her work with Triangle Opera Studios, providing aspiring singers a platform to transition to professional careers. Christine Weidinger passed away at the age of 78. She leaves behind a legacy that will resonate in the opera world for decades to come, remembered for her formidable talent and her contributions to the arts. Her life's work remains a high benchmark for aspiring sopranos and a testament to the power of classical music. Tributes to Christine Weidinger. Number 9. Danny Stubbs, an influential music producer and DJ whose vibrant beats graced the airwaves of BBC Radio, has left an everlasting mark on the music industry with his innovative sound and charismatic presence. Born on April 23, 1984 in Stoke-on-Trent, Danny's journey into music was driven by a passion for sound that transcended the conventional boundaries of genre and form. Rising through the local club scene, Danny's talent quickly catapulted him onto a global stage, where he performed at iconic venues and collaborated with legendary artists. His remixes for bands like U2 and collaborations with artists like Paul Oakenfold are testament to his versatility and his ability to enhance and transform music into something magical and universally appealing. Beyond the studio and stage, Danny was a dedicated family man, cherished by his wife Danielle and his daughter Leah. His personal life was filled with the same warmth and light he brought to his professional endeavors, characterized by deep relationships and a commitment to community and charity work. Tragically, Danny's life was cut short by a rare form of cancer, esophageal adenocarcinoma, diagnosed in August 2023. Despite the prognosis, his resilience and strength were evident as he continued to inspire and engage with his music and public appearances, fighting bravely until his death at the age of 40. Danny's legacy is not just in the music he created, but in the courage and love he exhibited throughout his life. His work continues to resonate, touching the lives of many across the world, and his spirit lives on in the beats and bars of his creations. The music community and his fans will remember him not only for his musical genius but for his ability to bring joy and inspiration to all who knew him or his music. Tributes to Danny Stubbs. Number 8. John David J.D. Souther, born on November 2, 1945 in Detroit, Michigan, was an influential figure in the Southern California music scene, whose contributions helped shape the sound of the 1970s and beyond. Renowned for his songwriting prowess, Souther co-wrote some of the Eagles' biggest hits, including New Kid in Town and Best of My Love, cementing his place in music history. Raised in Amarillo, Texas, Souther's musical journey began in earnest when he moved to Los Angeles, where he formed a partnership with Glenn Frey, leading to the creation of their band, Long Branch Penny Whistle. His collaborations weren't limited to the Eagles. Souther also worked closely with other prominent artists like James Taylor, Linda Ronstadt, and Bonnie Raitt, contributing widely to the country rock genre that dominated the era. Throughout his career, Souther's talents weren't confined to music alone. He ventured into acting, appearing in shows like Nashville and 30-something, and movies such as Postcards from the Edge. His artistic versatility earned him a respected place not only within the music industry, but also in film and television. Apart from his professional achievements, Souther was known for his warm personality and his deep connections within the music community. He was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2013, a testament to his impact on American music. J.D. Souther passed away peacefully at his home in New Mexico at the age of 78. His legacy is marked by his significant contributions to the music industry, influencing genres and mentoring artists. He is survived by his sisters, his former wife, her daughter, and his beloved dogs, Layla and Bob, all of whom shared in his life's journey. Souther's music continues to resonate, leaving an everlasting mark on the industry and providing inspiration for future generations of musicians. His passing is mourned by many, but his melodies will forever echo in the hearts of those who knew him and those who were touched by his music. Tributes to J.D. Souther. Number 7. Peter Tiboris, a towering figure in the world of classical music production and conducting, left an everlasting mark through his profound contributions to global cultural exchange and classical music appreciation. Born on October 31, 1947 in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, Tiboris was infused with a deep appreciation for music from a young age, nurtured by his Greek-American heritage and the musical traditions of his family. Tiboris's educational journey in music took him from the University of Wisconsin-Madison to earning a doctorate in music education from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. His academic path was complemented by a vibrant teaching career, which saw him imparting knowledge across several states, molding young minds with the same passion that fueled his own artistic endeavors. In 1983, the foundation of Mid-America Productions became a pivotal moment in Tiboris's career, turning him into a key figure in New York City's classical music scene and beyond. His inaugural concert at Lincoln Center not only marked his New York conducting debut, but also set the stage for what would become nearly 1,300 concerts worldwide under his company's banner. These performances were often landmark events, featuring collaborations with international artists and introducing rare works to new audiences. Beyond the concert hall, Tiboris was instrumental in founding the Festival of the Aegean in Greece, further bridging cultural gaps and bringing classical music to the picturesque setting of Syros. His efforts were recognized when the festival was honored as the best festival in Greater Greece in 2011. Tiboris's personal life was as rich as his professional one, shared with his wife, soprano Elana Lapalainen, and his children. His legacy is not just in the music he produced or the concerts he conducted, but also in his ability to inspire others through his visionary blending of music, culture, and education. Peter Tiboris passed away at the age of 76. His contributions to the world of music and his efforts to promote cultural understanding through the arts have left a lasting legacy that will resonate well beyond his years. Tributes to Peter Tiboris.
Number 6.
David Handelman, a versatile writer whose career transition from journalism to television left an everlasting mark in the fields of print media and entertainment. Born on April 23, 1961 in Scarsdale, New York, Handelman's journey into storytelling began at prestigious publications and transitioned seamlessly into the high-stakes world of television drama. Handelman's early career as a staff writer at Rolling Stone set the stage for his unique voice in cultural journalism, capturing the essence of iconic acts like the Beastie Boys and Talking Heads. His passion for the arts and keen editorial eye led him to Vogue, where he served as an arts editor before venturing into freelance writing for top-tier outlets including The New York Times, New York Magazine, and GQ. The leap into television writing was sparked by a spec script for HBO's The Larry Sanders Show, co-written with Mark McKinney. This script caught the attention of Aaron Sorkin, who brought Handelman on board for the ABC series Sports Night. This collaboration would extend to several of Sorkin's projects, including The West Wing, Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, and The Newsroom, where Handelman's journalism experience brought authenticity and depth to the show's intricate narratives. Beyond the writer's room, Handelman contributed to The Jane Pauley Show, Good Morning America, and CNN's In the Arena, showcasing his adaptability and breadth of knowledge. His work on CNN's Smirkinish for nearly a decade highlighted his skill in blending political analysis with accessible commentary, a testament to his journalistic roots. David Handelman's life was tragically cut short by complications from Waldenstrom's macroglobulinemia, a rare blood cancer at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York. He was 63 years old. His legacy, however, continues through his impactful writing, the community projects he championed, and the personal connections he nurtured within the industry and beyond. Survived by his wife, Sid Sidner, and daughters Helen and Nancy, Handelman's memory was honored in a heartfelt service attended by a vast community of colleagues, family, and friends. His story is a compelling reminder of the power of media to shape narratives and connect communities. Tributes to David Handelman.
Number 5.
Nelson DeMille, born on August 23, 1943 in New York City, distinguished himself as a seminal figure in American literature, particularly within the action-adventure and suspense genres. Renowned for his intricate narratives and profound character development, DeMille's expansive career showcased his prowess in creating engaging and intellectually stimulating stories. His notable works including Plum Island, The Charm School, and The General's Daughter have not only garnered a global readership, but have also significantly influenced the thriller genre. Educated at Hofstra University, DeMille's formative years were marked by a blend of academic pursuit and athletic involvement, further enriched by his service as a first lieutenant in Vietnam. This period was instrumental in shaping his narrative style, characterized by rich descriptions and dynamic storytelling, attributes that later defined his novels. His military service, where he earned accolades such as the Bronze Star and the Air Medal, provided authentic insights into the complexities of conflict, which became a recurring theme in his work. DeMille's contributions to literature were recognized with numerous awards, and he was a revered member of various literary societies, including the American Mensa and the Authors Guild. His induction into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame and the North Carolina Hall of Fame underscored his broad influence and the enduring appeal of his work. DeMille's commitment to realism and human depth made his books resonate with readers, reflecting his deep understanding of the human condition and societal nuances. His writing process, notably his method of drafting novels longhand, emphasized his dedication to the craft of storytelling. This meticulous approach allowed him to weave complex narratives that captivated audiences worldwide. Beyond his writing, DeMille was a committed family man and an active participant in his community, attributes that endeared him to many. He passed away at NYU Langone Hospital, Long Island, after a valiant battle with esophageal cancer at the age of 81. His legacy continues to influence and inspire, as his novels remain a benchmark for aspiring writers in the thriller genre. Tributes to Nelson DeMille.
Number 4.
Roy Ryman, a visionary entrepreneur and philanthropist, profoundly shaped the publishing industry with his innovative approach to magazine readership and content creation. Born on May 16, 1934 in Auburn, Iowa, Ryman's journey from a farm boy to a media mogul is a testament to his pioneering spirit and deep connection to rural American values. Ryman's academic pursuit at Iowa State University, where he majored in agricultural journalism, laid the groundwork for his future success. Graduating in 1957, he ventured into publishing with stints at various magazines, eventually founding Ryman Publications in 1965. What started in the basement of his Wisconsin home burgeoned into the country's largest privately held subscription-based publishing company. Under his leadership, Ryman Publications, now affiliated with Reader's Digest, grew to include 13 national magazines, such as the immensely popular Taste of Home. Ryman's unique editorial philosophy, focusing on reader-contributed content and eschewing advertising until 2007, resonated deeply with millions. This approach not only revolutionized his publications but also created a deeply loyal reader base, with 1 out of every 8 U.S. households subscribing to his magazines at the company's peak. His commitment to the community was reflected in his philanthropic efforts, particularly through his alma mater. Roy and his wife, Bobby, were celebrated for their contributions to Iowa State University, including the creation of the Ryman Gardens and the Christina Ryman Butterfly Wing. His legacy in education is also cemented in the Entrepreneurial Scholars and Lectures program, bearing his and Bobby's names. Roy Ryman passed away at the age of 90, leaving behind a legacy that extends beyond publishing. His work impacted not just the readers and communities his magazine served, but also the fields of rural entrepreneurship and philanthropy. His innovative approach to business and his commitment to giving back to the community are enduring markers of his impact. Ryman's vision and values will continue to inspire, and his contributions to both media and philanthropy will be remembered for generations. Tributes to Roy Ryman.
Number 3.
Priscilla Dunn, a stalwart in Alabama politics, dedicated over 2 decades to serving her constituents first in the House of Representatives and later in the Senate. Born on October 8, 1943, in Bessemer, Alabama, Dunn's career was characterized by her unwavering commitment to public service and her deep roots in the community she served. After completing her education, earning a Bachelor of Science from Alabama State University and a Master of Arts from the University of Montevallo, Dunn entered the political arena in 1998, serving as a member of the Alabama House of Representatives. Her legislative work was marked by a passion for education and healthcare, reflecting her background and interests. In 2009, she won a special election to the Alabama Senate, where she continued to advocate for policies supporting underprivileged communities. Throughout her tenure, Dunn was known for her principled stands, notably casting the sole vote against a controversial ban on selling tissue from aborted fetuses in 2015, demonstrating her commitment to women's rights and medical ethics. Her legislative efforts often focused on expanding healthcare access and improving the quality of education, aiming to provide better futures for all Alabamians. Priscilla was not only a dedicated public servant, but also a loving wife to Grover and a devoted mother to their daughter Karen. Her personal life was intertwined with her public persona, bringing warmth and empathy to her professional undertakings. Priscilla Dunn passed away at the age of 80. Her death marks the loss of a significant figure in Alabama's political landscape, but her legacy endures through the laws she helped pass and the lives she touched. Her work remains a testament to her life's service, characterized by courage, integrity, and an unyielding dedication to the common good. Tributes to Priscilla Dunn.
Number 2.
Donald Thompson, born on October 27, 1958 in Lumberton, North Carolina, was a celebrated American football defensive end whose legacy extends beyond the gridiron. Thompson's journey through the sport began at the University of North Carolina, where he played for the Tar Heels, setting a high standard of excellence that would follow him into the professional leagues. Thompson was drafted by the Baltimore Colts in the 1981 NFL Draft and later transitioned with the team to Indianapolis, where he left a lasting mark on the NFL with his formidable defensive skills. Beyond his athletic prowess, Thompson is remembered for his seamless transition into the business world following his retirement from professional football. In 1998, Thompson embarked on a new venture as a McDonald's franchisee in Atlanta, Georgia. His entrepreneurial spirit didn't stop there. He expanded his business interests to include franchises for Choice Hotels International, Zaxby's, Denny's, and Checkers Drive-In. His ventures often saw him partnering with former roommate and fellow entrepreneur Ron Wooten, demonstrating his skill in cultivating professional relationships that mirrored the teamwork of his football days. His commitment to community and his success in business provided inspiration to athletes and entrepreneurs alike, showcasing the potential for career evolution post-sports. Thompson's impact was deeply felt both within and outside the sporting community, reflecting his multifaceted life and interests. Donnell Thompson passed away at the age of 65. His death marks the loss of a sports icon and a respected businessman, but his legacy will continue to influence and inspire. He is survived by family, friends, and a community that respected him greatly, all of whom find solace in his many contributions and the path he blazed for future generations. Tributes to Donnell Thompson. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Gabriella Cario, a 57-year-old flight attendant and mother of 3, tragically passed away in front of passengers while on board an ITA Airways flight in Italy. Cario, who worked for the airline, was traveling as a passenger from Reggio Calabria to Rome on Saturday when she suddenly fell ill. Despite feeling unwell before boarding, Cario declined medical attention, eager to return home to her family. However, once aboard the plane, her condition quickly worsened, and she collapsed in full view of other passengers. Paramedics rushed to the scene but were unable to revive her, and she was pronounced dead shortly after. The sudden incident caused the flight to be delayed, with all passengers disembarking as first responders attempted to help. Cario's death was attributed to a sudden illness, and her funeral was held on Tuesday in Sabaudia, where she lived with her husband and 3 sons. Sabaudia Mayor Alberto Mosca expressed his condolences, remembering her as a bright, always smiling, and kind woman. The community has mourned her loss, offering heartfelt support to her family during this difficult time. News 2. A New Jersey family tragically lost their lives in a car crash while their son was away at college. David Dryman, 54, was driving a Tesla Model S with his wife, Michelle, 54, and their 17-year-old daughter, Brooke, when the car veered off the Garden State Parkway in Woodbridge Township on Saturday, September 14th. The vehicle hit a sign, a guardrail, and a concrete bridge support, causing fatal injuries to all 3. The family had spent the day enjoying live music at the See, Hear, Now festival before the accident. Their son, Max, 19, was away at college when the crash occurred. Woodcliff Lake Mayor Carlos A. Rendo expressed his shock on social media, asking for prayers for the family. Brooke, a senior at Pascack Hills High School, was remembered in a candlelight ceremony attended by over 150 people. Rabbi Yosef Orenstein described the Drymans as beloved parents, and Brooke as a dear friend. Max has set up a GoFundMe to help with college expenses and to support charities, raising nearly $105,000 so far. News 3. A 30-year-old German tourist tragically died after a shark attack while sailing off Spain's Canary Islands. The woman was swimming near a British catamaran about 278 nautical miles southwest of Gran Canaria when the shark bit her, severing her leg. Despite swift action by Spanish emergency services, she suffered a fatal heart attack while being airlifted to a hospital in Las Palmas. The incident took place on Monday, and rescue teams, including a military plane and helicopter, were dispatched after receiving an alert. The woman was brought aboard the helicopter around 6 p.m. local time, but tragically passed away en route to the hospital. Shark attacks are rare, with only 69 confirmed unprovoked cases worldwide in 2023, according to the International Shark Attack File. This latest incident follows a series of fatal shark attacks worldwide, including the death of a 16-year-old student in Jamaica last month. Authorities have expressed condolences to the victim's family while emphasizing the rarity of such attacks, particularly in the waters around the Canary Islands. News 4. Hayden Panettiere has opened up for the first time about the devastating loss of her younger brother Jansen, who passed away suddenly at 28 due to an undiagnosed heart condition. In an emotional interview, the Scream 6 star shared her heartbreak, describing the deep connection she had with Jansen, her only sibling. "When I lost him, I felt like I lost half of my soul," she revealed. The actress, 35, struggled with her grief and experienced rapid weight gain due to the stress, which made it difficult for her to leave the house. After Jansen's passing, she developed agoraphobia and found it hard to regain her confidence. However, Panettiere found healing through her work with personal trainer Marnie Alton, who helped her slowly rebuild her strength, both physically and emotionally. Their long walks and conversations became a source of therapy for the actress, allowing her to release stress and rebuild her self-esteem. Though she still mourns the loss of her brother, Panettiere now feels more at peace, focusing on her upcoming film Amber Alert and moving forward in life. "I will always be heartbroken about it," she says, "but I'm learning to live with it."
Number 1.
Salvatore Scili, born on December 1, 1964 in Palermo, Italy, emerged as a defining figure in football, capturing global attention during the 1990 FIFA World Cup held in Italy. Known for his electrifying presence on the field, Scili's journey from the rustic fields of Sicily to the pinnacle of international football is a testament to his indomitable spirit and exceptional talent. Starting his career at Messina, Scili's knack for goal-scoring became evident as he led Serie B in goals during the 1988-89 season. His performance earned him a move to Juventus, where he continued to excel, contributing significantly to their Coppa Italia and UEFA Cup victories. His transition to Inter Milan and later Jubilo Iwata in Japan marked him as a versatile and resilient striker, adapting across various leagues and styles of play. Internationally, Scili is best remembered for his unexpected rise during the 1990 World Cup. Initially not a starter, his introduction against Austria marked the beginning of a sensational campaign, leading him to win the Golden Boot with 6 goals and the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player. His performances not only electrified fans, but also instilled a sense of pride and joy across Italy, securing a third-place finish for his nation. Beyond the pitch, Scili was known for his humility and dedication. Retiring in 1999, he returned to Palermo to nurture young talents, contributing to the sport's growth. His personal life was marked by his deep family connections, surviving by his wife and children, reflecting the man's warmth and commitment both on and off the field. Salvatore Scili passed away at the age of 59. His legacy as a symbol of the 1990 World Cup endures, inspiring aspiring athletes and reminding the world of the power of perseverance and passion in sports. Tributes to Salvatore Scili. Irene Ryder, an illustrious figure in the English pop music scene during the 1960s, left an everlasting mark with her captivating voice and vibrant performances.